Hello guys, it's Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and today we're going to talk about my observations, 3 observations on using a gaming controller on your Android device. And I have been using this cute controller on my LG G7 for a few weeks now, and I'm not really a big gamer. I have a few games here that I'm going to demo, and I'll show you some of the things that I've learned from experience of using this input device, which has some positives and obviously negatives. So let's dive in. The first thing that I've learned is the gaming controller actually gives you a good gaming experience, and that's not really surprising because it's designed to be ergonomic and has the basic controls for your gaming. And obviously the nature of Android devices touch based, and obviously some mobile games started out that way, but as developers use a lot of APIs and advanced programming, you can now allow users to use external input devices such as this one. And one characteristic is that it gives users the tactile feel of actually controlling their characters, and you have granular control of your characters. You can, and of course, because you're not holding your smartphone while you're gaming like this or this most of the time, you are not gonna be fumbling and of course lower the risk of dropping your smartphone and damaging the glass. And if you're holding your smartphone for a very long time, and especially on gaming, it tends to get really hot. Some of the games are very resource intensive and it gives a lot of heat, and having a separate controller that you can hold while isolating the heat while maybe have a fan blowing at the back of it, it's really good. It contributes to the overall good and superior gaming experience. So number 2, it is kind of a negative, and a game controller or game controller support, it does not really work on all mobile games. Some games are really touch based only, and of course especially for games for kids, basic games, because if you are a developer and you add support for gaming controllers, it can add to the complexity. That means your game is quite complicated and geared towards more advanced users, or of course older gamers. Some games are also have limited support for gaming controller input. They can't combine both touch and of course the external gaming input device. So for example, the main gameplay can use this device, and on the menu you have to use touch because some of them has no support for directional buttons or the enter key. And the last point that I'm gonna share with you, some controllers have very limited input, and what I'm saying is this device right here I'm holding, it's very limited compared to your standard gaming controllers. I'm gonna show you a Logitech wireless controller and you can see the size discrepancy of these devices. These have joysticks and a D-pad, and of course the 4 buttons that you can see here. This one is very limited. You have triggers on the small one, and the bigger one has 2 buttons. Of course, this is not for Android device. Some models, some manufacturers have this full-size controllers for Android and iOS, like Steel Series. This one has limited input options because some games, especially shooter games, they would really make use of these joysticks for aiming and direction. So that's it. Those are my 3 realizations or learnings on my test on this small device, and of course gaming from time to time. I'm not really binging on a lot of mobile games and shooting games, but I think it is a good observation, and that can help you decide if you want to invest on more advanced gaming input devices or gaming controllers, or you have to stick with touch, or are you better off with a gaming controller or just touch. So if you like this video, guys, click like and subscribe. We produce more videos, random videos about mobile devices. This is Sydney CBD Repair Center. We repair smartphones, Androids, and of course even smartwatches. So if you dropped your smartphone and broke your glass, we can fix the screen for you. If your battery is dying, we can source some batteries for you and give it a new lease of life. So till next time, guys, cheers.